Hello everybody on Facebook and on YouTube. This is the first one, tips and tricks and questions being answered. This is what I want to do regularly. We have to see if we can do this on Tuesdays at the same time, but I have a live class from 7 to 8, so I just finished the live class and I have to jump in right away. So maybe we need a little, a quarter of an hour, maybe later or something like that. But I'm just talking to see if anybody is already in there. So you can write in the comments, the people who are following me on YouTube or on in the Facebook group or on the Facebook page. Let me know if you are there, and if you have any questions, if I can grab them in time, then I can answer them. So and that would also determine today's topic. But let me work on a few things that many people are asking me, or many people making that same mistake, little bad habits. And one which we addressed in the live class just now was leaving the fingers on the string when you're building up. So what do I mean by that? Let me show you. You can see my left hand here. Now, if what I see a lot is if you play 0, 1, 2, then it's a great thing to leave the first one down. If you play 3, all the fingers are down. They're down. What I see happen, 1, 2, and 3. Then the fingers go up, and then they have to go back again. Now, why would that be important? Very obvious reason. We don't have frets on the violin like a guitar. We have to use our fingers and the violin itself as a reference point. And now there we go, as a reference point. So the first reference point we're going to use is the nut of the violin. You can feel the little corner of the nut here. Can I show you here in the, that's it, this little corner. This is where I'm going to place my index finger, this part of the index finger, and the thumb goes opposite of that. Let me see, the thumb goes there, you can see in the little screen there, and pats, the magnet goes on like that. See? That's the magnet. Now, the violin is built so you can, that way, so you can just drop the first finger like that. Now, if the first finger is going to be too high or too low, mine is okay, but say it's too low. What? It's too low. Then this little place, this little magnet, show you there, it's got to move up a little bit, up a little bit. So if you have longer fingers, then your magnet would be here. And if you have a shorter hand, the magnet will be a bit there. When you just drop the finger. Now, this little corner and the place of the index finger, you have to remember. This has to feel like this is it. You have to set it there. If you feel the nut exactly on that place of the finger, then you know that's your first reference point. And you know that's exactly when I just drop the finger, it's going to be on the right pitch. That's it. That's the first finger. Now, the second finger is, we're going to use the first finger as reference. So we have to remember the distance between 1 and 2, but also just placing the second finger, just dropping it like that. Just dropping it, and it's going to be on the correct place. Got it? And I'm still leaving the finger, the first finger, on the string because I don't want to lose the reference. Say I want to place the second finger and I'm picking up the first. Where does the second finger go? No clue. I'm just going to hope and pray it's going to be on the right track. It's a little bit too high. So you need the reference. The first reference is this one. the index finger against the nut. There we go. And the second finger, drop it, and we know we can feel the distance between 1 and 2. And now we have the second finger on the string. We're going to leave it on the string because when we place the third finger, it's going to be against the second finger. How easy is that? If the second finger is on the correct place, third finger is going to be exactly the same. Just tightly against each other on the fingerboard. And then we have to remember, third finger is a reference for the fourth. I know the distance, I know how it feels, got to get used to that. And then you have the fourth finger. And the fourth finger, you can compare it with the next string. That's it. So we use the fingers and the violin as reference. Also, when we go into the position, say we go to the third position, then I feel the body here. If I'm touching the body with my hand, I can get this note out of nothing. The reference here. That's it. That's it. Just like 1. Just like that. 1. Reference. So this is really important on a violin, using reference points. That's one thing. Are there any questions? I hope the comments are coming in correctly. If there's someone posting a comment, because I don't see anything coming in yet, and that can mean that there's nobody watching it at this moment. And that's okay as well, because I'm going to leave the video for maybe a few days on YouTube and on in the Facebook group. So no worries there. But if you're there, just let me know, please. Just post a comment and let me see if the comments are coming in. And let me do that myself as well. See if I can just test it. Hang on for that one. There we go. I'm just going to go in the Facebook group and see if I go live here. I'm not sure if everything's going right. Okay. There we go, watch live, yeah. And we're just going to post a little comment to see. There. Okay, I cannot see comments coming in, so there's something going wrong there. Oh yeah, Atahan! Atahan is... Atahan is watching my... Are you going to play violin? Atahan! How about that? That's been a long time. All right, good. Well, the second tip, what I want to share with you is organic playing. How do you do that? Finny. That's good. Still working on the first and the second finger. This is how you do it. So you're going to use the fingers as a reference. I want to see you play. So if you're in this group or on YouTube, no, you're on the Facebook. That's good. And from Romania, that's good. Okay, so Art, I want to see you play, please. Let me see how far you have come already. Man, that's been a long time. How are you doing, man? Right, okay, so the second thing I want to share with you is organic playing. Now, with a violin, you should not be having to breathe, right? You don't have to. You can just play along. And you can just go on for hours like that without the sense of breathing. On a violin you can do that, but how does it sound? It's gonna, to me, it's gonna sound like breathe, breathe. I would choke. I couldn't listen to that. So if you would play a flute or a trumpet or sing, then you have to, before you play the first note, you have to breathe, right? A trumpet, that's it. Now, if you do that on violin as well, it's going to sound a lot better. It's going to sound organic. Instead of, got it, just pulling my bow, there's nothing in it. But if I breathe, I'm going to make it come alive. It breathes with me. You see? It's breathing with me. Got it? Breathe along with that. And also during the piece, I can play without breathing. But if I would sing it, then I would breathe halfway. You see? And then it's going to sound as if you sing. And that's what my Romanian violin teacher taught me. You have to sing violin. They say that. They say cântă vioara. And that means you sing violin. How about that? We said we play violin. Yeah, but they say you sing violin. And I think that's what it's all about. Sing violin. So breathe. Breathe as you would play flute. Or just like one of my students just now, she was singing along with the violin. How about that? Singing along. Just like so if you breathe, the violin breathes, and then you're playing organically. Nice trick, isn't it? Okay, and there's someone from Romania. How are you doing? How about that? Cântă vioara, and this person would know what I'm talking about, right? Good. Let me see. I don't have a real question here now. So if no other questions are coming in, I'm gonna end this little session, and maybe I should test a little bit more about comments coming in. Of course, I don't see all comments coming in yet, so I'll be testing that, and hopefully next time, let's do this next week, and I'll give you the time again. I'll post that in the group, I'll post it on the page, and then Then I hope to see you back next week, and then you can ask questions and determine the topic. All right, so for now I'm gonna sign off, and I don't even know how to how to close this, so I'm gonna hit a few buttons. Oh yeah, there it is. So if you like it, if you want to start right away, please do that. This is the place where I'm going to show you the place where you can go and start playing right away, and start with the lessons. If you have any questions, always ask on the Facebook page group, or maybe even on YouTube. And I hope to see you next week, and I'm finishing off with this one. Bye bye for now.